Welcome everyone, this is Pastor Moses, also known as Psychic for Lovers. And today we're going to pick whatever pile that resonates with you. After I finish doing 3 readings on 3 separate piles, please let me know in the comment which ones resonates with you and why. All right, let's go. We're going to pick one card and we're going to read the energy around that card. Again, please let me know which pile resonates with you. All right. Here's the first energy we're going to pick, and it is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is talking to someone who is feeling a sense of loss, someone who has not gotten over their past, someone who's still grieving, someone who has a lot of regrets, someone who's very, very sad. So let's see what they have to say about this 5 of Cups. So we have the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups tells me that this was a relationship, a romantic relationship, and that's the loss that the person is experiencing. So the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Cups saying this is a great loss, that this relationship is someone that you really cared about and someone you still love, and you're having a hard time accepting the loss. It feels like there were some regrets and some mistakes going on, and that you're having a hard time moving forward. So the sadness, the depression, the grief is all about the relationship that has been lost. So let's see what else they have to tell us about the 5 of Cups. And now we have Death, which tells us that the relationship is over. Now, it could be that the person passed on, or it could be that just the relationship has ended and there's no chance of y'all getting back together. Whatever the situation is, it definitely was a romantic relationship, and now it's over, and you're just very sad and you're grieving about that. So let's see what else it has to tell us. We have the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups tells me that you were very happy in this relationship. You enjoyed this relationship immensely, and you really cared about the person. So it does tell me that you was extremely happy, and so you're having a hard time getting past the fact that it's no longer going to be the same way it used to be, all that joy and happiness that you had for this relationship. Let's see what else we got. Wow, it's possibly it was a marriage, that y'all lived together or y'all were married and y'all had maybe children. So this was a significant relationship that you have lost. And the sadness is so deep, you know, that you're having a hard time passing, because this was a significant relationship. Wow. Let's see what else they have to say about that. Emperor, which tells me that this was a manly man, a mature man. He could be an older man as well. And he used to take care of everything and make sure everything was all right. So it does tell me that this is a man that you really respected and cared for. Wow. Let's see what else happened. And we got the Page of Cups. It tells me that there was a lot of emotions. There was a lot of feelings in this relationship. You cared about each other greatly. Y'all really tried to share whatever was going on with each other's mind. Y'all didn't keep things to yourself. Y'all really cared about each other and respected each other. Okay, we got the Moon. It tells me that there was some deception going on. More like self-deception as well. So one of y'all were not really paying attention to what was going on. Not only paying attention, they wasn't really watching and looking to what's going on around them. They were making it the way they wanted to be. It wasn't always the way it seemed, but they made it to the way they wanted. They were living in a sense of delusion. Let's see what else. And we have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords tells me that someone in this relationship felt trapped. They felt like they didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, and they felt trapped. So they kind of felt like it was too much pressure on them, and they didn't know if they wanted to still be there. Wow, let's see what else is going on. The Magician. And the magician says that somebody was very controlling. Someone was trying to manipulate the other person to make them believe something that wasn't really going on. So they made them to believe that maybe the relationship was all great and everything was all good, but they really was feeling a sense of trapped. And so the other person was being self-delusion because they believed it was something that it wasn't. See what else? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that tells me that even though that this relationship is over and done, for whatever reason, things are going to get better for you. You know, you have to be open to letting go and moving on, because you have a lot of great fortune coming, you know, positive energy coming. Things are going to get better for you. Okay, let's see what the message of the Oracle has to say. So this is like a shadow card. It tells you what you need to do, what's going on. Okay, we got bet on yourself, take chances. Reach your dream, you've got this. So they're letting you know, hey, take a chance on yourself. Go ahead, let go. Don't focus on what happened in the past. Focus on what you need to do now so you can create a better future for yourself. So take a chance on yourself. Let that go. Whatever happened in the past happened. It was a good relationship at one point, then it's changed. So they're saying, you know, you need to let that go. Welcome to reading number 2. Let's see what energy we have now. Queen of Wands. We're talking to a woman that is strong, independent, fierce. She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. She doesn't even let no one stop her from getting what she wants. She's determined. She is action-oriented. She is fearless. She is very romantic and sexual. And she's optimistic about her life. And she's ready to go. So let's see what they have to say about the Queen of Wands. The King of Swords. So we're talking about a woman that is determined and don't play. But here she got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is very strong-minded. He has a leadership quality. He can be into law and order. He likes to do things right and logical. And there's some fairness about that. So he is very confident and he knows what he wants as well. So when we look at the Queen of Wands with the King of Swords, there is a man and this energy is very strong and very aggressive. So let's see what else we got. The World tells me that this would be a great match. They both are looking for each other. He's looking for a woman that is like a Queen of Wands, and she looking for a man that is like the King of Swords. So they're saying that this could be a good match. Let's see what else they got. They have the 10 of Wands, which tells me that it could be a little stressful, this relationship. That maybe one person wants one thing one way and the other person wants one thing another way. They could be bumping heads. It could be a little stressful. Let's see what else. But we have the Star. So with the Star, even though it can be a little stressful, these two can work it out. They are very blessed and they want each other and they want to be with each other. So it still feels like it's still a good relationship. What else we got? We got the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles tells me that these two will work well together. They can be good business partners. They will work for their goals to achieve what they want. So these two can do well together is what they're showing me. We have the Three of Swords. So this tells me that even though they work well together and they're kind of right for each other, there's a heartbreak coming. So they have to be careful that they don't break each other's heart, that they're more compassionate to what each other needs and wants and desires, so they don't break each other's heart. So let's see what else we got. We have the Hangman. So the Hangman tells me that it might happen. It's only looming. So that tells me that the heartbreak is possibly going to come. So it's going to be hard to let it go once it happened. Let's see what else we have. Well, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant tells me that even though they might break each other's heart, they will still want to move forward and get married. So I feel like they'll get married. Hopefully they'll let this go and learn from them, the mistake. But I do feel like they're going to move forward and want to get married. See what else? The Four Cups. Unless they work on letting go of this heartbreak, they will still have it hanging on, and they will be unhappy throughout the marriage if they don't let go before they get married. So they have to work on letting go and forgiving. Let's see what else we have. Because Ace of Cups, which tells me there's a lot of love there. Love is still there. So if you want to move forward, it's best to kind of let go of what happened in the past, because the love is there and y'all two can work it out. It just tells me that this can be a good relationship. It's not without any heartbreak, but it still can be very solid. All right, let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. And we have, let your feelings out. Let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scares you. Isn't that something? Let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scares you. So you need to express yourself. Tell what you fear, what's bothering you, what's the problem, what's the issues. Talk about it. Talk about your heartbreak. Talk about how you feel unhappy about certain things. They say let it out. Express yourself. Even the ones that scares you, talk about it. That would help you heal. Now, welcome. It's reading number 3. Let's see what energy is showing up. We have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands means celebration. It means marriage. It means family gathering. It means getting together. It means living together. It means getting engaged. It means a relationship that is solid, a relationship that's leading to long term. It means that being happy with a significant other. So let's see what they have to say about that. We have the Four Swords. So that tells me is that don't get complacent. Don't get complacent. Because you're married or you're living with someone or you have a significant other, don't get complacent and not really keep showing that person how much you care about them. Don't stop saying sweet and loving things to them. Don't stop telling them that they're beautiful and they're smart. Don't stop giving them gifts. Don't stop surprising them with something nice and sweet. Continue to keep the romance going. Don't get complacent. But it's showing that there's a possibility that you become very complacent. Very complacent. Here we go. We have the Fool. And the Fool is showing us that you have become very complacent in this relationship, in this marriage, living together. You are taking things for granted. You're not appreciating what you have. You are not taking care of this person, your significant other's wants and needs. You're just becoming lazy and not doing anything. And we have the Eight of Wands, which tells me that this happened very quickly. You got complacent very quickly. You took things for granted very quickly. It didn't take you long for you to get comfortable and just take the person for granted. See what else? You got the Knight of Swords. So that leads to anger. So when you're not taking care of your partner's need, your partner becomes very angry because your partner said, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for the person that showed me all this love, this caring, this consideration, this passion. So I didn't sign up for this. So your partner feels betrayed and anger because of that. See what else? And your partner is thinking about all the things that y'all was planning on doing, all the things that you thought y'all were going to do when you're married or living together or having this long-term relationship. Maybe the places y'all were going to travel to, maybe how y'all were going to be romantic with each other, and how y'all were going to be very spontaneous and just love each other and not take each other for granted. Let's see what else. Three of Wands tells me that you were planning on building a life together, that you had hopes and dreams and goals, and that's what you were wanting for this marriage or this living together or this relationship. So let's see what else. And we have the Chariot. So now we have where you're bumping heads. You know, y'all two are not on the same page anymore. You want one thing, he wants another. She wants one thing, he wants another. So you're not on the same page. Creating conflict in this marriage. See what else? So we have Judgment. Judgment. So Judgment tells me that y'all need to work this out, because if you don't work it out, something's going to happen, whether y'all be together or y'all don't. But something's going to happen. The universe is going to step in because y'all need to work this out. All right, let's see what else. Now we got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands tells me that somebody's being very stubborn. They got their guards up. They want things to be the way they want it to be, and they're being very stubborn. So now we get back to taking things for granted and feel like they can do what they want and don't want to bend. So let's see what else we have. And we have the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that you need to put the work in. If you want to keep this marriage, you need to put the work in, or this relationship, or living together. Whatever the situation is, you got to put the work in, because if you don't, Judgment is going to step in, and things are just going to fall into place, whether it's together or not. All right, let's see what the Oracle says. Let's see what the message from the Oracle says. And we have clear your mental and physical clutter. Okay? You will feel so much better. So get rid of this mess, basically. You want to be lazy. You don't want to put the work in. You want to just do what you want to do and not really look out for your partner. Clear all that mess, that clutter that's getting in the way, because it's not serving you. Okay, guys, this is Psychic for Lovers. If you want to read it, you can reach me at psychicforlovers.com. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press that bell. Bye for now.